Hello. Let me see if I can add a little light. There we go. Maybe it's a little better. I don't know. I was kind of liking the private secret conversation. Few thoughts to add to the mix. Previous live stream talked about them coming after the children. Watch it if you haven't. If you haven't thought about it, if you haven't recognized it. There are no real additional insights here. I just want to come back to us thinking, questioning, challenging. They want compliance. They want you to accept whatever they say, however they present it. They want you to continue to go along as the frog in the pot where they continue to raise the temperature. I think with this Butt Light and Target responses of many people who have said, no, enough, no, 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 that there are finally enough people who have felt the water being too hot, and they have jumped out. And once they jump out, they look and they say, why didn't I see that before? They're coming after the children. They degrade women. These trans, they're looking to take the places, and they are taking the spots of women on sports teams, in locker rooms. At some point, you either decide that women matter or tolerance matters so much that men who say they're women can go into the women's locker room. They don't have to do anything. They don't have no surgery, no chemicals. They don't have to do anything. So, of course, finally, what I'm going to say is, you women, when are you going to open up your mouths? We know you have them. We know you can be. When are you going to use that on those who are coming into your spaces, taking your spots? When are you going to say no? We respect people's privacy, people to do things on their own, but we do not respect or accept men coming into women's spaces and taking these spots. When are you going to do that? Because you've told men for so long to shut up. You better speak now. You better speak now, because men are going to let you fail. Men are going to let these things fall. I personally have watched women's sports since the early 70s. I've watched so much more sports than almost any woman around. Tennis in particular, Chris Evert was my favorite tennis player, Yvonne Goolagong, Martina Navratilova, Billie Jean King, Tracy Austin, Pam Shriver, Hannah Malikova. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Steffi Graf, Monica Seles, Gabriela Sabatini. Go on, go on, go on, go on. That's just one sport. I watched Evelyn Ashford. She was my favorite runner, sprinter, period. Favorite. And I liked Calvin Smith. Evelyn Ashford was my favorite. I've rooted for women's sports because I didn't think of it as women's sports. I thought about her. But you all have told me, because look at how I look with the vitiligo. You don't know my race, but you think I'm this color. And because I'm a man, you tell me to shut up. So guess what? Go ahead. I'm going to respect you. You talk. You protect the women's spaces. You do the work. That means you're going to have to tell the transies that they're not women. I got a full glass, well, half full glass. Let's see if it will happen before I'm finished. I don't chug anything. This is very much of a sipping thing. Let's still see if you will tell the transies before I'm finished drinking this that women are women, men are not women. That wasn't going to be my original main point, but I think it bears repeating because women, you have to figure out which side you are on. I've already called the men to protect the children. Women, you decide whether you're going to be so full of yourselves that you're going to let men you're going to let men come into women's spaces saying they're women and take it. Are you going to be that stupid? Oh, sorry, but it's 6 minutes in. I can call you stupid. If you're going to let men come into women's spaces, women's locker rooms, and you're not going to say, protect the girls and the women in those locker rooms, we don't want to see a man in those locker rooms, then I'm going to laugh at you and I'm going to let you collapse the whole structure. It will be a sad day, but you will have caused it. Women, time is up. Stand up for what's right. Stand up for women. Stand up for respecting men as men, or go ahead. Join the trannies. They will dominate you. Next time. See you soon. Son of Liberty 2020 at amliberty2020 at gmail.com. thelibertyhub.com. 2023. Maybe it's the year it all collapses. Maybe it's the year that enough people start opening their voice and say, no, stop all that. You're perverted. Go back to being perverted in your own little space. Leave the kids alone. See you next time.